The Grand Meridian Hotel's marble floors gleamed under the soft glow of crystal chandeliers, each prism casting a delicate rainbow across the lobby. Emma Larson pushed her cleaning cart through the service corridor, the wheels squeaking faintly despite her efforts to keep them oiled. Her navy blue uniform was crisp, but the hem of her pants was slightly frayed, a small rebellion against the monotony of her days. At 26, Emma had grown accustomed to the rhythm of her life as a maid, early mornings, endless rooms, and the quiet satisfaction of leaving each space immaculate. The hotel was a world of opulence, a stark contrast to her one-bedroom apartment on the edge of the city, where the radiator clanked and the rent was always a week late. But tonight, Emma's routine was about to shift in ways she could never have anticipated. She glanced at her watch, 6:15 p.m. Her shift had ended 15 minutes ago, but she'd lingered to polish a stubborn smudge on a guest's mirror. Perfectionism was her vice, one that earned her quiet nods from her supervisor but little else. Now, she hurried to the staff locker room, her heart fluttering with a mix of nerves and excitement. Her best friend, Clara, a waitress at the hotel's rooftop bar, had insisted on setting her up on a blind date. "He's charming, successful, and looking for someone real," Clara had said, her eyes sparkling with enthusiasm. Emma wasn't so sure. The idea of dating felt like stepping into a foreign country without a map. Her life was predictable, contained, cleaning rooms didn't leave much room for romance. But Clara's persistence had worn her down, and now, here she was, slipping out of her uniform and into a borrowed black dress that clung a little too tightly to her frame. The dress was Clara's, a simple but elegant piece that smelled faintly of lavender perfume. Emma smoothed it over her hips, feeling like an imposter. Her dark hair, usually tied back in a practical bun, fell in loose waves around her shoulders, thanks to Clara's rushed styling session in the break room. "You're going to knock his socks off," Clara had said, applying a swipe of mascara to Emma's lashes. Emma wasn't so sure. She glanced at herself in the locker room mirror, her green eyes reflecting a mix of hope and doubt. She wasn't glamorous, not like the guests who glided through the hotel's lobby in designer gowns and tailored suits. She was just Emma. A maid who worked hard, paid her bills, and occasionally dreamed of a life less constrained by the weight of her circumstances. The restaurant Clara had chosen was a 10-minute walk from the hotel, a place called Lucille, known for its Michelin-starred chef and a clientele that oozed wealth. Emma's stomach churned as she approached the entrance, the glass doors reflecting the city's twinkling skyline. A doorman in a crisp uniform nodded politely, though his eyes lingered on her slightly scuffed flats. She forced a smile and stepped inside, immediately overwhelmed.